Hey, I'm Ryan.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Jimmy.
And we're here to review Star Trek Into Darkness, the teaser trailer, which gave me chills.
The introductory teaser trailer. There was a 15-second longer Japanese teaser trailer that came out earlier.
Right.
And there'll be a 40-second longer, in addition to this, a minute 40 attached with The Hobbit, in addition to the 9-minute IMAX prologue.
Which
oh
will
my
be
god,
like
so much Star Trek.
So much
for
Star
7
Trek
minutes
stuff.
longer.
Now, just so you know, we are reviewing the extended Japanese version of the trailer. It's just a little more to talk about. We're going to put a link in the description to watch the original one. So when you're like, stop talking, I want to watch the trailer. When we're done talking, watch the trailer. So, anyway.
Or watch it before we start talking. Because
we don't care what order you do it in.
Yeah,
just
that's
watch
your
it.
business.
Anyway, so we start with a bomb.
So it's obviously San Francisco.
Yeah.
You
Got Golden
building
Gate.
and
Well, obviously,
I didn't
Starfleet's
notice
in San Francisco.
The most obvious thing is the Golden Gate Bridge.
Starfleet's in San Francisco.
And
so-
Starfleet is indeed in San Francisco. Now,
funnily enough, though,
we just want to say real quick, right here, Movie Clip's own David Whitaker,
There he
who's a
is.
huge Star Trek fan, and he went to be an extra, and he made it into the teaser.
Awesome.
So, he's right here. You can
Yeah.
watch the trailer
He
review
sent
and
an
find
email
out.
about it.
Boom. Dave Whitaker, guys.
And
Way to go,
the reason we bring up that this is San Francisco is because in the teaser poster that came out, it was London.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is curious.
Yeah.
Very curious.
But it might have been a European
It could be
poster.
a world-traversing film.
Or
Yeah.
it could just be that they decided to pull interesting-looking buildings, and maybe San Francisco got an egg-shaped building.
Also,
of their own.
And
listen,
Benedict
I don't-
Cumberbatch is like...
And an eye.
I don't want to be cynical. Like,
They just picked it up and moved it.
Benedict Cumberbatch is English.
Yeah.
He stars in a very popular show in England and here called Sherlock.
I love it.
So it's possible that they were trying to attract an overseas audience a little
true.
more.
That's true.
Because when I looked at it, I just looked like, oh, look, city.
A futuristic building. So wait, no, London looks that way all the time.
Yeah. So,
Oh my god. Like, you accurately said, look, it's a War of the Worlds planet.
Yeah.
It
It
is.
totally looks like... I
yeah.
love this.
It's cool though.
It's such a cool
This
looking
slow
planet.
motion and look, is that Carl Urban right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Carl Urban is Bones. It's our first look at him. That slow motion shot's the only thing I don't like about the trailer. So there's our first look at Alice Eve, the lovely Alice
Yeah.
Eve. Who's
I'm not sure who she is. If
we don't know
she-
who her character is yet,
if she's
but,
an original
but
series character.
she is
I think
a new
she's
addition
a
to
robot.
the Enterprise.
Okay.
Now,
the next
really
line like
cool
that,
shot
yeah.
of Benedict Cumberbatch shooting what I believe is a Klingon mid-air. Now, the only reason we say it's Klingon is because the guys he's shooting everything
right here,
in this,
and they have the Klingon.
the Klingon armor
Yeah.
that we...
Now
Yeah,
it's
and
also
you mean from the other the deleted stuff?
Deleted
from Star
yeah.
Trek?
It's
from
also
Star Trek,
it's also important to point out that there's a lot of speculation that Benedict Cumberbatch is playing Khan.
Yeah.
From Wrath of
We
Khan.
even
Now,
made a
This
teaser.
neither denies
Yeah.
nor confirms.
But
I
it
think
does,
that it kind of
does,
confirms
It does really play up.
Here's
Yeah.
they made an official announcement saying that he's playing Gary Mitchell, who was a original canon.
Yeah, I think wasn't it Simon Pegg who Simon Pegg tweeted that
Yeah.
it's definitely not Khan, and
Yeah.
floated around that it was Gary Mitchell who was in the original series.
Yeah.
This could be Gary Mitchell. Everything kind of lines up too.
But if
for
there's
Gary
if there's
Mitchell.
one thing that we know about J.J. Abrams, it's that he likes to misdirect people.
Oh,
so he's trying
totally.
to decide. We know that Khan, though, in the original series and in Wrath of Khan, was kind of this genetically engineered
Yeah.
being. And
Yeah, check out we made a fan teaser trailer. We'll link it below.
if you haven't seen
it
it,
will be in the
already.
description.
Right now, we're probably going to get a lot of hate because
That's
people
3
are
videos you
searching
should
for it,
watch.
and it's probably still in the top of the
That's
search.
3 videos you should watch. This, the extended trailer, and our fan teaser.
Ours
now,
was more ominous,
Here,
this was more badass.
He's making a jump that no human being could make.
Yeah.
So,
He's got strong
kind
knees.
of implies, yeah.
Strong knees.
So there's Zoe Saldana as Uhura.
All right,
Also,
all right,
it should be said that he's talking a lot. About vengeance.
Go
here.
back,
Also,
go back.
I
Yeah,
like that
vengeance.
the letters JJ translate in Japanese.
Yeah.
There you go.
But not Abrams.
But if you check out his uniform, the way his collar kind of circles like that,
Looks a
look
lot
at
like
Ricardo
I know, it
Montalban's
really does look
collar
like the
in
Ricardo
Wrath of
Montalban.
Khan. It's without the 80s colors.
And there's
Yeah,
also
same kind of
there's also a
design.
huge hint that's at the end that we'll talk about.
Lava Planet.
Lava Planet, which they showed.
cool.
The planet transforming.
It could. There's-
Terraforming.
There's a lot of things.
It's
The
like
terraforming of the
Also,
the Genesis project.
Genesis.
J.J. Abrams showed 3 frames of
Yeah.
this movie on
And it
Conan,
was
and it was
from
from
this
this
planet, yeah.
sequence. So there's Zach Quinto as Spock. I think that's our first shot of him here too.
I think that's
He's
the
looking
only shot.
a little more in action than Spock often does.
Really interesting. I think it's very daring that all of this trailer, none of it takes place in space. I mean,
Yeah.
there
Except
scenes
that
that
there's
take
one
place
shot-
in other planets. but
now here,
none of it actually.
We're going to
takes
talk
place in
about
space.
this a little bit.
I
We were looking at this ship coming out of the water, and I had speculation, being with the Khan stuff, that it was the Reliant, which
Yeah.
in Wrath of Khan is the ship that Khan kind of hijacks. But we looked a little closer. If you look really close right here, it says NCC 1701, which is the call sign of the USS Enterprise.
Yeah.
So that is the Enterprise.
That one's very quick. The other one crashed.
Yeah, we're not sure.
I'm pretty confident the other one
Is
is
also
Enterprise.
Hold on, there was
I
another.
mean, it makes
Now,
There's another shot of a. Is that? Oh no, sorry. I thought it was a creature. It's Khan with a hood up. Which is kind of cool.
he's an emo Khan. If it is Khan, it might not be Khan.
Now, Andrew, do you want to talk about this?
Well, this was the only part in the trailer that I was like, really? I'm sure thematically in the movie,
I can give you
this
like
makes sense.
4 things about this trailer that drive me nuts. This is
But you
is
really
top
like
of my
this
list.
was just a
I
very
really
awkward
look,
screen.
I loved the trailer. I
awesome.
love this trailer. I watched it like 6 times this morning when I woke up.
The Inception boom
And
bothered you, I bet.
The
That is
drives me crazy.
becoming a little annoying
It's
for
so
trailers.
it's
I didn't even
so
notice it. I was so
unnecessary.
excited.
It's so unnecessary. It like completely kills all excitement I have.
Really?
That scream drove me nuts
The
because it's
Simon
like
Pegg, like,
I'm not
oh.
so crazy about Scotty's hair here, but
I'm not
not
crazy
so
about the
crazy about
moment
his
because
double
it's
chin.
right after
know
right
what?
after
You know
Alice.
what?
Alice.
Listen, I don't want to nitpick. Turtlenecks really aren't flattering for anybody.
But some people can pull them off. But I will say this: this shot of Alice Eve screaming, followed by the later shots of just people like going ha.
See, well, they don't
Drives
do
me
this.
insane.
They don't do
Really?
this. I
drives
see. I
me
was talking to
nuts.
Andrew about this. I cannot get enough of shots of people looking off screen
Yeah.
at bright lights. It.
The Star
Spielberg
Wars
shots.
HUD scene,
all it says to me, is
there's like
unfinished
a
effect.
Vulcan or
They can't show
Yeah,
the
the
effect
guys
yet
punching.
because it's unfinished.
All right,
That's all-
one
that's-
time.
That's all it says to me is that there's an effect that they're reacting to that has not been finished.
Well, that's fine. They still
There,
have like
it seems
6
like
months.
there's a lot of effects that are finished here.
I know.
I'm sure
This, like this
majority
shot.
of the movie's
Look,
done.
he's looking off screen at bright lights. Love it.
Well, he's looking.
And
at,
this shot
he's
is
looking at
very.
him.
That's
and
it.
he's
This
wearing
is,
an Enterprise shirt.
This is the exact shot of how they introduced Nero in Star Trek 1, by the way.
Like this shot.
I love it, Jimmy.
That one.
Plus, look, this.
Well, that yeah.
That we're not sure if it's the.
I'm
Enterprise.
free.
It looks like the
totally
Enterprise.
Enterprise.
to
Come
me.
on, it's a big round thing with two.
Well, I mean a lot of it, but like a lot of the Starfleet shoots.
I don't know, guys.
Look, looking off screen at bright lights does it for him.
All right, now here's the big thing
Okay,
about Khan.
boom.
If you've seen Wrath of Khan, you realize
We-
even if this is Gary Mitchell, even if it's a villain that we've never seen
This
before,
could be the biggest piece of misdirection
then
in a trailer.
If,
ever.
if it isn't Khan, this is the biggest piece of
Yeah,
misdirection ever.
we are going to link to the original scene in Wrath of Khan. Now, spoiler alert for Wrath of Khan. We
You
we
will
know
and
nothing about
always
this
shall
movie.
be my friend.
Now, is this? Wait, hold on. Is this Spock or
We
Kirk?
think so. Well,
Because
so.
he's
He's
doing
doing
he's
the
doing yeah
Vulcan
he's doing the Vulcan
salute.
He's doing the Vulcan salute right there.
So yes.
His hand.
So yeah.
Yeah.
In Wrath of Khan, at the end, spoiler alert, Spock is stuck behind a piece of glass, dying. And he
Radiation.
does this to Kirk. Now, we don't know if they're just kind of teasing people or if they're giving hints. It'd be like a really, really obvious hint.
It would be, and also I kind of hope that it's just a kind of a tease for
It's
fans.
only the Japanese one.
Yeah.
Which is really curious.
But-
Like,
well,
why try to hide it in the Japanese one?
I
versus
think,
No, I mean, they know people
I
will
think,
watch
it.
I think, obviously, it probably has nothing to do with the same setup that was in Wrath of Khan, but it's a call out to fans
an
to
homage.
say like, even if it isn't, it's an homage.
But also-
that would be so stupid if the exact same thing happened.
J.J. Abrams is, like, he likes kind of sticking his elbow
Oh,
in
totally.
people's ribs. He likes teasing people. He has fun with it. So, I couldn't be more excited.
I was a little taken aback that nothing takes place in space, and it seems like they're kind of holding off now that the Enterprise is all together, and there's
Yeah.
really like to boldly go where no man's going. Well, not yet.
I
There's
mean-
just another thing. But the best Star Trek films
That
really
might be,
aren't.
also, Jimmy said that might be the stuff that's done. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, they have a lot of stuff to
Yeah, because
do.
I thought everyone talking was saying so much of it's in space.
No. So much of the movie takes place on the Enterprise. The majority
How do
of
we
them.
know? How do you
know?
That's what they've already talked about.
They've
it.
said that they're leading an intergalactic manhunt.
But a lot of it takes place on the Enterprise.
A lot of people, based on the gritty nature of this and the fun nature of the first one, a lot of people have been drawing a lot of comparisons to Empire Strikes Back, obviously. Because Empire Strikes Back, if you look at it, is kind of a smaller, more intimate movie than Star Wars. I'm not saying anything revolutionary here. If this is what that is, Like, sign me up.
Empire did a great thing, though, of making it seem like it was a more intimate story about these characters. Yet
In a
the
bigger
universe seems so much more expansive.
Which
than
I
Empire.
think...
Which hopefully this does, but...
I could not be more excited about
Yeah,
this.
I mean, unlike every other Star Trek film, they have one less planet to play with. Vulcan's gone.
Yeah. That's... So, we're super stoked. Let us know what you think. Comment below. We will be commenting back. Until next time, I'm Ryan.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Jimmy.
Thank you for watching.